This fall, reality gets religion.
I believe in Allah. All praise be to Allah.
Allahu Akbar. I've been saying it for years.
The creators of Duck Dynasty are going back down south to find a different breed of redneck.
I pray 5 times a day facing east. Hell, brother.
Oh, yeah. If I kneel and I face Jiffy Lube.
That's my Mecca, is Jiffy Lube.
Hell yeah.
Tune in Monday nights for Oklahoma Muslims.
All praise be to Allah.
Praise be to him.
Never before has assisted reality managed to cram so many stereotypes into one single half
There
hour.
is only one true God.
There's only one God. The prophet is Muhammad.
And the word of Muhammad.
It's Oklahoma Muslims all season long. Or until we have to apologize.
Allahu Akbar, motherfuckers. You heard it. So you gotta have good roast jokes. Like if we were gonna roast each other, we'd all just have some good jokes.
Oh, boy.
What, Jimmy? Go ahead.
What do you got? What do you got?
I don't have any. My friend Ted likes to roast people.
Oh, does Ted the roaster?
Yes.
Where is Ted? I haven't seen him.
Jim Norton is so ugly, his family pictures hang themselves.
That's a good one. Here comes Ted. Ted? What, Ted the roaster? What?
Yeah, Jeffrey Ross's hair is so curly, I'll bet his brush has got to be used a lot.
Oh, wow, Ted. Wow, Ted.
Oh, you got me, Ted. You got me.
Thank you.
That's a woo-woo. That's a good opener. You got anything else on Jeffrey Ross there, Ted the roaster?
Jeffrey Ross's book has such a blue cover that it looks like, where's the red there, Jeff?
What about how long it is? It's such a long book, Ted.
If that book was any longer, I'd have to say something about it.
I don't think you're getting the spirit
I certainly am, Anthony.
Yeah, he's killing. Ted the roaster's killing. I don't think you're getting the spirit of the roast.
Of course I am.
Ted, $20 for a book. Can you believe that?
Well, it's so unbelievable that I can't believe it. I'm very good at this. Hey, Anthony, you have so many guns. What are you, the whole army or something?
That's vicious, Ted.
I don't take any prisoners.
Ted's working the room now. Watch out.
am.
Ted the roaster. Shit.
Ted, have you ever roasted Milton Berle?
Who's Milton Berle?
Well,
He's so old that I don't know him. But Ted doesn't understand sometimes his spirit. Hey, Danny, I hear you've been drinking a lot. I hope you're trying to get your killed.
No, see, that's going too far, Ted the roaster.
Yeah, that's
where's the funny in that?
It's not funny. That's just
really
very wishing something horrible on somebody.
Right.
I like that. Ted the roaster. You could just nickname Toaster.
Hey, Toaster.
Hey, Toaster.
Oh, yeah, they call me the toaster because I pop it up and shake it around.
Throw you in the tub.
What's that? What do you mean the tub? What type of talk is that?
Ted the roaster, you got anything on E-Rock?
What's that?
You got anything on E-Rock? He enjoys a good roast.
Yeah, E-Rock sure does. E-Rock's neck is so fat that when he has a stroke, he'll be dead before help gets there.
Well, Jesus. Yeah,
Wow.
That's good, right?
That's cutting deep, Toaster. Cutting
sorry.
deep.
Toaster Sheckler. I like that.
Sheckler. That's Sheckler.
What about Jim Norton, Toaster? You ever roasted Jim Norton?
Oh.
He's not really popular enough, apparently.
Holding a grudge because Comedy Central only asked you for one?
I respect they don't like me.
Why don't they like it?
Well, it is what it is. It's okay. I accept it.
It's not like they're doing 5 a year. I mean,
I know, but I mean, like historically with the network, they just don't dig me. But again, whatever.
You're too much of a potty mouth is what it is.
Everyone has their own
You're
taste.
too dirty.
You roasted Saget, right?
That's because Bob requested it.
Oh, okay.
Has nothing to do with them.
Oh, special request.
Yeah, Bob's buddy.
That was a great one. You were great.
Thank you. They didn't think so.
Yeah.
Anthony's shirt is so green, I'll bet it's envious. That'd be the one I closed with.
I'll get a standing ovation.
You look like Che Guevara.
Che Rivera. You know, yeah, right. The revolutionary.
Huh?
Ted Sheckler rules.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
I've never seen that many freckles.
Well, it's just a birth thing. I came that way.
Oh, okay.
Got a few freckles.
Yeah. They're the call you Raggedy Andy Arms Ross.
I'm very sensitive, Ted, about that.
I didn't mean to say that. I was molested.
Well, you're not supposed to admit that.
My Uncle Paul put his dingle in my mouth, Jeffrey.
Really?
That smelled like sardine oil. Because he would eat sardines and hold his penis and slap my face.
This isn't good roast material.
No, you're making everyone uncomfortable.
This is really
I
not
was
in a
trying
good
a lot, and
way.
Uncle Paul will just stay deeper. Deeper, Ted, deeper.
No.
I like to do roast, too.
Paul the roaster? Uncle Paul the roaster?
Anybody can be a roaster.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Ted's a hoot.
Yeah, Ted's a good roaster.
All right. I think we're done.
This is super fun. Thank you for having me on.
Seen it, Jeffrey.
Look,
It's been a while.
Absolutely.
I only roast the ones I love. It's fucking funny and busting balls without burning bridges. It's actually, his editor is the same as mine, Trish, and Simon and Schuster, the same people. They give you total creative freedom, and so it's fucking funny, man. What I read is really funny.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Come back and see us.
Always, fellas.
Very good.
Great to see you. Thank you.
And there's actually, I heard the one thing
No, you
about
didn't.
I actually did.
Oh.
That in Boston, November 28th, and Buffalo and Kansas City, I will be appearing. But I mentioned in Jeff's book. So if you bring Jeff's book to my appearances in those cities, we could talk about it. How is that?
Totally,
Kind of helped us both.
totally love that idea. Any friend at Norton's is a friend of mine.
Hey, I hear you like to roast a lot of people. What are you, chestnuts?
Roastmastergeneral.com for your copy.
You got it, Jeffrey.
I'm going to be signing Jim Norton's book also.
All right.
Oh, God.
Ted,
You don't think Ted's roast lines are very sharp?
Stinks. Ted, give us one more before we leave today. One more. You got Sam, you got Steve.
Oh, Sam, nice hair. Looks like you've got a couple of buns there. Wow, I didn't mean to hit so hard.
Ted, did you ever roast Mackenzie Phillips?
Oh.
You know, the girl who was molested, who had sex with her father?
That's a funny roast joke. Hey, Mackenzie, I heard you had sex with your father. Did I tell you that I had sex with my uncle?
Yes,
But I didn't want to. Uncle Paul told me he was going to tell everyone I was smoking. But they were candy cigarettes. My mother.
Shit.
All right. Damn, Ted. Ted's a great roaster.
You sure know how to...
He's on it.
Hey, that's a great shirt, Gregory. What are you, some kind of a battleship or something? Just in from War or Harbors?
What?
His battleship
What's the matter? Did you get it? I'm very good at this.
He's the best.
I guess it's
Move over.
Battleship Gray, right?
Yes.
You've met your competition, Jeffrey Ross.
I
Yeah.
love the brutal honesty, Ted. Brutal honesty.
Yeah. Ted always goes too far.
Right.
Hey, nice curly hair, Anthony. What do you, fuck children?
Wow.
That come from chestnut.
Wow.
That's not going to get you on Comedy Central, Ted the Roaster.
No.
Yeah, you gotta, I don't think you get the gist of it.
You got to soften up the edges a little
There's
bit.
got to be a joke there.
Oh, I thought that the curly hair thing would get a big laugh. Then I ran out of steam and just added something.
Fucking Ted.
Pedophile accusation?
Sure, why not? I was winking when I said it.
Oh, okay.
Jim, Ted, what about a sincere moment to close things off with? Sometimes.
Right.
I say, sometimes we have so much fun at these events, we forget that little boys are molested by family members. And we should never do that to a boy's Heidi. No does not always mean yes, Uncle Paul.
Thank you.
Wow, that would be a good closer, all right.
Yeah, that's a great close.
He made me drink warm papaya juice out of a can while he fingered my backside angrily.
Angrily?
Shouting, bad Ted, dirty Ted.
Oh, this explains everything about Ted Sheckler.
Certainly does. He told me that there were ghosts under my sheets, and he had to protect me.
Wow. Oh.
Great way to end it. Ted the Roaster and Jeffrey Ross.
Jeffrey Ross.
We're out for today, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow.
All right, later.
Let's go to Jerry in Ohio. Jerry, what's up?
I'll win.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a blank 9mm,
Yeah.
and I just loaded it with a bunch of blanks.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, she works late nights, And she's been sleeping real hard and sound. We're gonna wake the bitch up.
All right, put the phone on the bed near her mouth so we hear her.
Yeah.
I'll sit it on the nightstand right next to her mouth there.
Okay, do that, and then just let fly.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna put it right there right now.
All right, here we go.
Gotta hope there's blanks in that gun.
That's
There is blanks in it.
All right, he doesn't want to put holes in the walls.
All right, here it goes.
Here we go.
Wake up, bitch! What's wrong with you?
He's coughing on the smoke. Those blanks throw off a lot of smoke, don't they?
Yeah, and fire comes down the side of it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these people, man?
That's hysterical. Okay, that's a good
I'm
one.
gonna have a good fucking day, that's for sure.
Oh, hey.
That was a good one.
Then he goes, wake up, bitch. Good boy.
All right, Jerry, thank you. You brought the bit back to life for us today. Thanks.
All right, have a good one.
All right, there you go.
You spent hours yesterday working on a film with Robert De Niro.
But I wasn't shooting.
I know, but I hate to bring you out of your Hollywood world, but there are some people that would consider that a big deal.
I told him just do impressions.
Oh, fun. That's
That
what
was
I
your
do.
advice?
Yeah.
I'm a voice guy.
Do Schwarzenegger.
As a voice guy, I kind of think like you should have told me.
He asked me to do mine. He's like, Jim, do your impressions. And I did a whole bunch of it. He was blown away.
Wait,
away.
Was that just an audio clip of De Niro in here, or was
Yeah.
that?
It was me doing them.
No.
He asked me for my impressions. Jim, do them. And I did all my impressions.
Did you do him to him?
Nah, because it's too much.
So what did you do?
People in the room got confused.
Who'd you do?
What
They
were-
would?
Did you play the hits?
I just did them all. Which ones didn't I do?
Did you pull out the walk-in? I know you've done that on here.
The walk-in is so easy for me.
It is?
Yeah. Ow, Dan, soda. Ow, pop.
Perfect.
Wow.
Pitch. Perfect.
Wow. I mean, Dan, no offense to you, we love having you in.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to feel like we don't need guests anymore. I can just kind of
Who do you do?
talk to
I'll do
Jim.
them better.
Everybody.
You're going to do him better?
Yeah. Dan's overrated. I'm underrated as an impression.
You know,
I
Dan,
completely agree.
I don't want to, feel like you've been welcomed into the Lion's Den.
Sure.
But Jim did on Tuesday debut as Macho Man.
Oh,
And
let's hear it.
honestly,
Well, I'll try to do mine.
you may be out of the business.
Everyone knows. Yeah.
Shit! Utter garbage!
Okay, now you go.
Have a cup of coffee.
That's actually really good, and it is what he says.
That's perfect.
Have a cup of coffee. That's perfect.
That's the promo from WrestleMania 3.
You've done your research.
What about Rodney Dangerfield?
Oh, do you do Rodney?
Let's hear you do them.
Hey,
You don't like that as much. He doesn't like that.
Yeah,
It's real
right.
competitive, Dan. I apologize.
I'm sorry, Jim. I am sorry. I did not mean to poke the bear.
He gets competitive.
Please do yours.
Oh, man.
I tell you, I really want to tug my tie.
That's the thing about Rodney is he always said literally the things he was doing physically.
Tug my tie.
Another Rodney tug his tie moment when he would announce that that's what he was doing.
Hey, it's time for me to tug my tie.
Yeah, I
What the
remember
fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You
Who
didn't
is
like
that?
That's my attempt at Rodney.
Coffee drinking.
Right, that's cool. He was so good at
Are you
pointing
doing
out.
Rodney doing Macho Man?
No, they all just
Oh.
talk about coffee.
They do.
You're all
Adult
inspired.
males love coffee.
You are inspired by coffee.
What else? Who else do you do?
Yeah, which
Dan?
other ones do you attempt?
Sam Elliott.
Okay, what's Sam Elliott until Jim cuts you off?
If you're ever up in the Rocky Mountains and you
I don't do him.
Okay.
You think that's dumb?
Nah, I don't even know who he is.
Okay,
terrible.
so we'll skip over Sam
Yeah,
Elliott.
I
He
don't do
doesn't.
him.
That one
I
didn't.
don't
matter.
wanna do
I
him.
don't know if I want to do Sam.
Dan, don't take it personally.
It's just good, man. I can't help it. It's about time. Nelson Mandela said, don't be afraid of how brightly you're going to shine or something like that. And I realized that that's me.
I want you to know that you are a very bright star. You are a talent.
That's good.
Who's that?
Nelson Mandela.
No, he didn't. Winnie, you're burning everybody.
That's actually really
You know
good
what? Yeah.
and historically accurate.
Yes.
I was in jail for a long time.
Yes.
He was too.
And my wife threw tire on people and set it on fire.
That happened.
Have coffee.
Right. They get coffee in jail.
Yeah, I love the time out.
Yeah.
Now, you tell me, Dan, and I don't mean to, put either of you two on the spot.
Of course.
Honestly, you kind of seem like you're phoning it in a little bit. I'm more worried about putting Jim on the spot. But he also did an Andre the Giant on Tuesday.
Oh.
And I know that that's something that you've acted like is something that you do, but you've also gone uncontested, I feel like.
No. Yeah, exactly. He's just fucking skating.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? The field's been light, and now that there's a new competitor in the field, I am buckling a little.
Do you want to try a little, or?
Can't even understand you.
So you don't like that?
Terrible.
You don't like that.
I'm tall. Look how tall I am. There's a ceiling fella hit my head.
I remember when he did that.
Look at me when I drink a big barrel of coffee.
That's true. He did. Andre. One thing about Andre is he loved his coffee.
He does. Everyone knows he drank big barrels.
There were classic stories.
A whole lot of coffee gives me energy to beat a big Jerry stud.
Okay. I don't remember.
I love more than impressions or Jim's impressions.
I'm not 100% sure if I remember the match he had with Big Jerry Stud.
Yeah.
Jerry Stud.
I don't remember. I know a lot of wrestlers. I don't know if I remember Big Jerry Stud.
I'm a WrestleManiac. I'm going to drink coffee and throw everybody out of the ring.
He's got a head cold?
Yeah, that's Andre.
Is that what he did? Drank coffee and threw everybody out of the ring?
Big barrel of coffee.
Big barrel of coffee.
I remember that promo when Andre always said, and I won't even attempt the voice because that's Jim's thing. But he always said.
By the way, it's just Jim's thing.
It's just
now.
Jim's
I
thing.
have retired from voices.
Good. He
this
said,
is the only voice you'll hear.
Which other ones would you take a stab at?
But Andre used to say, I came to do two things. Beat my opponent and drink some coffee.
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 How much coffee?
Did you ever do a Piper?
No.
No, you never did a Piper.
Never did a Piper.
Who else do you like? Did you used to like to do back in the day?
I can't really, wrestling-wise?
Anyone.
Yeah. Just impersonations.
Honestly, and if you can't remember, because it does look like I'm getting the vibe.
Yeah.
And we're all just kind of friends here.
It's a white flag.
Your confidence is shaking a little bit?
Can I just tell you right now? Can I be dead honest? Because we're all friends?
That'd be great.
We are friends?
Yeah.
Sure.
I give up. I surrender.
Now, who else would you do? Come on. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but...
Oh, man, there's...
Did you ever do an Arnold?
Oh, I've tried maybe before.
But it's not one of your...
come on.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you doing?
That's not bad, actually, right?
For what? Arnold Hill from Different Strokes? Who is that?
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I'm the governor.
I remember when you said that.
Yeah, first thing in the morning, I drink machine coffee.
Tied it into Terminator.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. You know what's only... a good voice is only good when you have a good joke behind it.
Sure
And Jim is proving...
I'm going to terminate all the Sanka.
Right. Right, that's good. That's good. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there's nothing as good as waking up other than Terminator juice in your cup.
Oh, that's
Jamaican
cool.
Arnold?
That's cool. That's perfect. That sounds just like him.
I love Jamaican Arnold.
And he's screaming like he does. But you know, sometimes Arnold...
fuck, I'm like...
That's going to come in handy in January when Celebrity Apprentice is back. What we need is something a little more topical now. A little bit ties into the election.
I can't do a Trump, but I would love to hear it.
Do you do a Bill Clinton?
No.
Yes.
Really. What? No, that wasn't.
Did you like Dan's? He was like,
no,
I
hear it.
And he did the thumb thing.
Not really.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
you didn't like it?
I put coffee beans in that fat girl's vagina.
Did he get that?
My wife has hair like James Spader. Homer has big teeth. Anthony Weiner's penis is near his baby.
Okay. When did Bill Clinton become an insult comic?
That's what he's doing. He's just addressing what's happening.
He is.
Homer has big teeth.
So this is like the Bill Clinton monologue.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's him coming out.
It's the Bill Clinton show, and here's his monologue.
Homer can bite through steel.
Hillary's got to be upset about that because
Hillary likes girls and has hair like James Spader.
Bill, you can't do your comedy while I'm running for president.
The kings of the White House. It's just four former presidents doing insult comedy.
The original.
Comedy.
My head hurts.
Yeah. It's H.W. Clinton.
And then they actually invite Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got to MC them.
Oh.
Like Steve
Do you
Harvey.
do a Trump?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't even try it.
Yeah,
Trump.
you're fired from the coffee store.
That was like Trump just walked in. And I remember
That was pitch perfect.
I remember on Celebrity Apprentice we needed everybody work in the coffee store.
You're fired.
And he fired it from the coffee
Where's
store.
my hat?
That's perfect.
You fired.
Absolutely perfect.
I know what Hattie's referring to, Make America Great Again.
That's right.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that's really good.
You do a bunch, though. Dan's pretty good at those.
No,
Not anymore.
I pale in comparison is the same, guys.
Do you do a Palin?
No.
You don't.
I don't even try it.
Do you,
Jim? Now that I've been in the same room as greatness,
it's over.
I don't even attempt.
Sarah Palin? Nah, I could do it. She's too easy.
Too easy?
What do you mean too easy?
Quit doing it.
What did it sound like before? Can you...
Oh, yeah. John McCain's over there.
Perfect.
And actually,
That's actually an excerpt from her speech.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was actually addressed.
I remember. She was doing
She was doing she was in one of those battleground states.
Don't abort fetuses. I don't know what magazines I read. Big tits, big tits.
Right.
That's actually verbatim.
What does she drink in the morning, though?
Oh, boy, do I like some Alaskan polar bear coffee.
Oh, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad we got into this talent.
Me too.
I'm glad this is
I don't
good.
like to show off. I got my buddy here. I love Dan. I think Dan's brilliant.
He is.
But, it's once in a while, you just got to show who's the boss with the impersonations.
I get
Speaking of that, do you do a Danza? What's that? I mean, you talk about who's the boss, because Dan, I think I've heard you do Danza before.
No.
You wouldn't do that.
Angela.
What do you think, Jim?
Samantha. Mona.
How was
Big J does a better.
How was Dan?
Does he do a good one?
Big J does a better Tony Danza.
Did he
than
do
I
impressions?
No, just a great Danza.
Okay.
And a great Craig Glazer. And a couple other random
Who's Craig
people.
Glazer?
Owner of Sanford and Sons in Kansas City.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. But let's hear you. I want to hear your Tony Danza.
Yeah, that could be good.
Angela, have some coffee.
It's actually, I'm not
great.
going to lie.
I'm driving a taxi to work. Yeah.
No, I'm not like breaking. I'll fuck the joke in the ass right now. That's actually a fantastic Tony.
Not a bad Danza.
Like, I know you're trying to be a dick, but that's perfect. I don't know if you heard that, but it was
Angela,
actually.
have a cup of coffee. Hey, over there, Angela. Who's the boss? I am.
I mean, let's all admit that's actually a really decent.
It falls apart a little in the middle, but the beginning and end are great.
You get the sweet, and you're like, no, that's Tony Danza.
Right, exactly. That first initial thing, and then you can give him a little leeway.
Hey, where's Jeff Conaway?
Taxi.
Yeah.
We got Bobo's anti-bullying PSA, but we have other things too.
Bobo gets bullied a lot here on this program.
You know what? This is a quick.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
In fact, last time we were here, it was really kind of disturbing. Remember? Hey, do you remember?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Bobo was fucking brutalized. And it was kind of ugly.
It's
Kind of a
bullying.
weird feeling.
It's bullying.
It really is bullying.
What did we do to him?
It's
that
not
day?
show business. It's bullying.
What did we do to him?
I forget.
I forgot what it is.
Listen, today's gonna be a great day. We got the first annual Dumb Off, and I want to apologize to Robert Kelly ahead of time. We just needed more bodies in the studio today.
So you got
let's be honest.
No apology to Rich.
No apology. This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
Don't act like he's some rocket scientist.
No, Rich, this is the point. This is why I'm not dumber than you, because I accept that I'm dumb. You don't.
Okay,
You think that you're smart.
Let me tell you what.
That makes you dumber than everybody. I'm dumb. I'm saying it. I'm dumb. I don't know how to spell all my emails and anybody who's on my MySpace knows I'm a moron, and I embrace it. I embrace my stupid people, and I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
And last week I talked to him about this.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, you're gonna go home and study." I'm gonna go, "Really? In 1 week, I'm gonna cram 40 years."
Yeah, you got a lot of studying to do, Rich.
Like 4,000 books in my house, and honestly,
You know you did cram. You know you went home and took some online tests.
I didn't look up one thing. Another thing too, when you say dumb, okay, there's different types of dumb, and there's different types of smart,
and you touch all of them.
Okay. Now, to get to where I am in life, you can't be that dumb. To get to where you are in life, you can be a little dumb, but you're still where you're at.
Slow down. Take out the cue cards that Bonnie wrote for you and read off them.
Get where you're at.
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you at?
You're at this place where you can't be dumb.
You're playing Springfield, New Jersey this weekend.
You should be ahead of everybody in this room.
It has nothing to do with.
Where are you at?
I'll tell you where.
Where are you at?
I'll tell you where I'm at.
You're at the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey.
Oh, well, you can't be stupid to get there.
And no offense to the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey, but you're talking about a guy that's over 50 years old. Where are you at?
Okay,
you should be in Vegas this weekend.
Oh, what am I, Danny Gans?
Wow, that's a good reference. That stupid billboards in Vegas every time I go out there. Who the hell is this guy?
I'm at a good place in my life. I'm at a good point. I got one of my daughter's report cards back yesterday or 2 days ago on a roll. You can't be that dumb to have honor roll kids. No, you got and don't.
What? She could have got all that from her mother.
Nothing to do with you.
She got most of it from her mother. I'm not saying she didn't, but who supports her mother? So her mother
I got my charming cheekbones from my mother. and you
got your English cheekbones
from my mother. So and your daughter's got the brains from your wife, your ex-wife.
It takes
cheekbones.
It takes it.
I've never heard anybody. I never heard you do have fine cheekbones.
They're charming.
I like charming.
I like to call them my charming cheekbones.
It takes a village to do whatever.
Yeah. Well, today is just going to be wonderful. The dumb off is going to be great.
But what you targeted? You said we have Bobby here to fill bodies.
Yeah, I don't want him to think that
you don't
stupid.
think. Listen, you think he's smart?
This is how dumb you really are, Rich. Robert Kelly explained it perfectly, and you still don't understand why you're here.
You're dumb. Just accept it. Half the listeners are as dumb as me and you. That's why they're enjoying this today.
Where Anthony and I sit, if someone like Robert Kelly came in and he's just being dumb, who cares?
Yeah.
The beauty of you is you don't realize how stupid you are.
That's
the whole bit. I hate to tear down a wall this early in the morning, but that's the whole bit. Yeah. We could get a bunch of Robert Kellys in here. It wouldn't be as fun. You really think you're smart?
You honestly think you're smart. You were saying on your last appearance that you have an IQ that is
41.
141 IQ, he says.
Are you insane?
That's how many muffins you had yesterday. 141.
It's got to go right for
no
the
one
fat.
said you're not funny or quick. You're just stupid.
Yeah. We'll never deny you're funny.
You explain things.
Bob's wearing his illiterate shirt today, too. It's a big black T-shirt with just white lettering that says illiterate.
Let me tell you something. I can't spell. I haven't been able to reach my fans like Dane Cook because I can't put the emails together that I want to put together. I actually start these great emails, and then it's like, hey, come to my show. Yeah. And then I misspelled something in that. I'm awful.
Anyway, this is what started the dumb off, I guess. Rich Voss was in recently, and we were playing Are You Smarter Than Rich Voss? Or we were going to with real fifth graders, but we didn't get them, so we just asked you fifth grade questions, and then we threw this montage together. Also, go to OandARadio.com. There's a great animation of that Coke Logic did of Rich Voss talking about his 141 IQ. It's hilarious. You saw it this morning, right, Rich?
Yeah, that was funny.
Really funny. So go to OandARadio.com. That's the only place you can get the animations from Coke Logic. But here's Rich from, I guess, last week, was it?
Last Wednesday.
The History Channel and Jimmy Dean Sausage Links, with a grant from the Picket Fence Dental Corporation, present 20th Century American History with renowned scholar and member of Mensa, Rich Voss.
I know a lot about it.
Dr. Voss will take you on a breathtaking journey through history's most poignant milestones.
What event took the world to the brink of World War III in 1962?
The Bay of Pigs in Cuba.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, the Russian missile crisis.
Oh, my God.
With every outburst, Rich Voss gets dumber and dumber.
In 1962, what almost brought us to World War III? It had to be the Bay of Pigs in Cuba when...
no, it's not the Bay of Pigs.
Your head will spin.
Who was the U.S. president when World War II ended?
The war ended with the dropping of the atomic bombs.
That didn't actually end World War II.
You've never met a Jew who knows less about World War II than Rich Voss.
What was the World War where
Germany was going in, taking, just out of control.
By the way, I've never wanted to punch someone more than you.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it's pretty embarrassing when you think about it. So tune in to 20th Century American History and watch in amazement as an old Jewish man goes from mildly coherent to babbling pile of mush in the course of an hour.
You know, it's all history from there.
Coming to the History Channel.
Yeah, the boys put that together for you, Rich.
I'm going home. I'm going back to bed.
Isn't that?
I'm going back. There's no reason.
Which World War was it when the Germans went all?
He didn't even say the sentence correctly. I don't even need to be here. Nobody needs to be here.
He doesn't even realize it was both World Wars. Both of them were because of them.
They were really out of control in two.
Well, they had better equipment, better stuff.
They came back with a vengeance in World War II.
They certainly did.
Trenches, but equal. That's all.
Had some good hardware. Better special effects in the sequel.
Well, I guess we're going to do the dumb off hopefully right around 7, a little after 7. So stick around for that. Our phone number, 877-212-ONA. We got Robert Kelly. We got Rich Voss. Francine on the way. It's dumb off. I don't know. It's the dumb off 07.
I just like dumb off.
Just dumb off? Okay.
Yeah. The World Championship of Dummies. You should get a belt.
It's Opie and Anthony. All right, the dumb off is about to begin. Is Francine here? As soon as Francine gets here, Francine is here. Okay.
Okay, good.
I think we're going to start the dumb off next on the Opie and Anthony show. And Tim put this fine little piece of production together. Well, it's a quickie.
It's the first annual dumb off.
Absolute stupidity appears absolutely stupid.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
There you go. Wow. I thought it would be a little more involved than
that.
It started out good. It really did. It sounded like a monster truck ad. I got excited.
And then fizzled to nothing.
Philadelphia Spectrum this Sunday.
Does George Bush do that on Thanksgiving Day when he pardons the baby?
He pardons him, then sends him to Guantanamo Bay.
What? Can we just go home?
He didn't say
Anthony,
that.
Opie, Anthony, I want to go home. I don't need to be here.
Tear up the questions. Everyone leave.
Just have...
there's no way. This guy is a grand champion dummy. Guantanamo Bay.
But Francine's sitting there like, what's the problem with that? Right, Francine?
Guantanamo Bay.
Do you know what it's called?
I think it's Guantanamo.
Guantanamo. That's pretty good.
Because there's a song about it.
Is there?
What's the song?
No, that's...
How do you sing that?
I think it's Guantanamera.
Oh, you are...
Oh, my God. This is the best panel of dummies ever.
What are you talking about? Can I go home?
What song are you talking
He just said Guantanamo, like she's Spanish trying to speak English.
Guantanamo.
I took Spanish for 6 years for the record.
Really?
What record?
That was second grade.
For the record. Right. What song were you talking about, though? Guantanamo Bay.
I think it's Guantanamera.
What?
There's a song called...
Is there? Okay, there could be. I'm not going to judge. All right. What do I know? I think Voss is far more stupid than what she's saying. I don't even remember what he said now. It was so off.
Is this the song? How do you know this?
Wow.
See?
There's a lot of different versions, and my mom used to play it when I was a kid.
This is unfair.
Yeah, see?
Oh, I've heard this. Is this about Guantanamo, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Of course you don't know.
I've heard this song.
Oh, look over there. Baby in the oven.
They're showing how to serve and carve a baby.
Baby in the oven. Please Google that today. Let's make that number one. Number one search today is baby in the oven.
All right, we're here. We have our contestants for our first annual Dumb Off.
Yes.
Can I just say something before you get started? Yeah. I think we like a game show. One of you guys should do a little back history of our dumbness.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was getting to. I was saying our first annual Dumb Off. I was going to introduce and meet some of the...
I mean, like our schooling, what we've accomplished, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Can you let him go with the flow? It's his show, stupid.
All right, okay.
Well, you can go that route, too.
We should have had...
I could just...
we should have had dumb moments on the Opie and Anthony show from these guys.
Yeah.
We don't have that much.
Really dumb moments.
That's all I'm saying.
Although, I'm sure we'll get brand new ones.
All right, Bob, did you graduate high school? Bob Kelly?
I graduated high school, but for 3 years I was in the rubber rooms, which was basically like the one class all day, weight room, snakes. He played kickball for 5 hours. You know.
I was in that same school. It was called Sarah. Not middle school, con school, continuation school.
Yeah.
I was kicked out of Dana Hills High School in California because I was constantly absent and late. And they put me in this thing where you did dittos, like you got a ditto, and it was the easiest, like, retard work. And then you kind of hung out, and the teacher would be like, who wants to go surfing?
Yeah.
And, like, some of the kids would just go surfing with the techer.
I actually had, they give you one paragraph, 4 questions in that one paragraph.
Yeah.
Which is basically like a line, a question. And then I would go work at a styrofoam factory, and a retard was my boss. I make styrofoam balls.
This parallel thing, because I went there to that school and then worked at a place that made Hobie catamarans. So I had to take styrofoam and then cover it with fiberglass.
Yeah.
Great job. No masks, no nothing. I think I got black lung disease.
I used to make the balls for Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
Me and this retard guy. We sit there all day just grinding
Rich
balls.
Voss.
This was your schooling?
Yeah, well, I only went to...
You did well.
I only went to 2 classes, and then I go work that. I worked my way back into regular class, graduated.
Yeah.
But from 6th grade to, I think, 10th grade, I was in juvie. I didn't do any schooling.
See, I didn't go the trouble route. I just went the I don't want to go to school route. You then turned that free time that could be spent smoking pot and watching cartoons with your friends, which is what I did, into getting into trouble.
I did do that. It's just my friend lit me on fire while we were watching cartoons.
Say, not a good friend. Rich Voss has his hand up. You can barely see. I thought someone threw a doll arm up on the table.
I don't like you as the host leaning towards one of the contestants and bonding like this. I find it quite illegal.
Well, it's your turn.
Schooling?
I'll lean toward
I'm
you.
not done. I'm not. If he's done, let's.
I think he was done. We got a good background on what a scum he was when he was growing up.
Your schooling, Rich?
Rich, what'd you do?
High school, college?
Before Harvard, or what happened?
Here's the thing.
I quit school, but in school.
Wait, what do you mean you quit school?
They knew I was trouble. So first in like 10th grade or 9th grade, they sent me to a special trailer to learn how to repair lawnmowers. It was like only special,
Working over in Bill Cockner's outfit.
So
fixing lawnmowers and whatnot.
So it was like some program for the trouble kids.
How long ago was this? Did you have like a chalkboard and like a bucket that you kept your lunch in?
You're saying he was Little House on the Prairie times? I think he was calling you old.
After I quit the trailer and lawnmower repair, then I went back to the school. And this was young, and they put me in a special, where trouble kids in the school, and like we would sing class, and they have us wrestle and fight, and that was class.
Right.
Yeah,
it was bet on it.
Yeah, like I had to wrestle like the toughest guy, Jack Hill, in class. Mm-hmm. And then I went to high school.
Was a short bus involved?
I went to high school, but I never went.
Like a Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
I never went to school. I just went there to sell pot.
Beat him.
Yeah.
So I guess I had enough credits to get through the 10th grade. You had to have credits to graduate, a certain amount of credits.
Through the 10th grade?
And I was and all my friends, and then I went and showed up at 11th and 12th grade, but I didn't graduate. I just went there to sell pot and went to woodshop class.
Yeah.
And I was going to go back, and then I woke up and said, nah, I'm not going back. So I have basically enough credits. If I went back, I would have to do 11th and 12th grade.
You have a 10th grade education. Officially, you made 10th grade education.
Maybe 9.5.
Okay, you barely made it through.
Let's get to Francine.
And Francine, of course.
The smart one out of the bunch. She actually went to college.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Francine,
I didn't have a college fund. I'm not.
I went to college too. I'm 2 classes away, math and English, from associate's degree.
It doesn't
in
count.
Fine arts. Yeah.
What
it was
college?
Hard. I drew. It was community college in Boston, Bunker Hill, and I just drew.
What was the name of the college?
Bunker Hill.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
Bunker Hill Community College.
Didn't you wear fatigues to the college?
Yeah, really.
Also known as the 13th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, Francine, your high school was in what part of Connecticut?
No, I went to school in Maryland.
Oh, in Maryland.
And I had some private schooling.
Private schooling. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And why was that?
The courts made her.
Why? Well, actually, I wasn't smart enough to get in, but my brother was, so they let me in too.
On your brother's coattails. That's nice.
Basically, they couldn't deny that ass of yours.
I guess so.
That's probably it.
Isn't there, like listening to her speak and listening to him speak, aren't there different kinds of dumbness?
Yeah, it's weird. There are.
Yeah, I mean, her dumbness, I don't know if she's dumb. I think she knows how to spell and do math, but there's some, when she speaks, I want to kill her.
But how dumb do you have to be to let your friend light you on fire? I mean, you can't be too smart.
No, I was really stoned. We smoked like a pound of weed.
I got high for many years of my life. I never let anybody light me on fire.
Yeah, but you did wear shorts to get more drugs. Let's not forget. I'd rather be lit on fire myself than wear tiny little jean shorts to get more
jeans,
drugs.
They were little white basketball see-through, well, whatever.
Jesus. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
You've never heard this story?
No, what are you talking about?
He used to dress sexy for his drug dealer to get more drugs.
He was gay.
And he was hoping that the drug dealer would invite him upstairs. And then when he wasn't invited upstairs sometimes, he felt rejected.
Hey, coke makes you do weird stuff, man.
Yeah, talk fast. It doesn't make you gay. There's no drug that just makes you gay.
I didn't say I was gay.
Bob, he would get jealous. He would be there with one of his friends, and his friend would be Kevin.
He was good looking.
Kevin would be invited upstairs, and Rich would have to wait downstairs, and he would be bummed out that the drug dealer didn't invite him upstairs at times.
What was Kevin wearing? A bikini?
Kevin was so good looking, he didn't have to wear. He could wear long jeans and work boots. He was just a good looking man.
I would just pay to see you impatiently waiting in the lobby.
You could see. I was in the house, but the shorts. You could see
Daisy Dukes.
You could see like a part of a. I mean, they were so short that like the sack would hang out a little.
Jesus.
What am I doing here? I'm dumb. I'm stupid.
Right.
I can't spell. I suck. Can I go home?
Wait, that doesn't make you dumb because you can't spell. You're a lot dumber than when it comes to spelling.
Listen,
it's a lot more than spelling.
Right, we'll find out.
We have to take our first break, but we got to at least start the. You guys got paper in front of you and a Sharpie, and no cheating, please.
Now, who is going to be the official timekeeper, and how much time are they going to have for each question? 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
That's
how long to open the pen.
10 seconds.
10 seconds is good. Yeah, we'll give it 10 seconds.
We'll give you enough time to write down an answer.
10 seconds from the time the question is read, and then I will go. I will go that, and you then will begin.
I think you guys are just in a rush now because of break, and you're saying 10 seconds. That's
it is a dumb off. I mean, you guys are treating it like a real show.
No problem. What do you want? We'll allow them to answer their dumb question, all right?
Okay, but if
you go too long, then we got to take you out of the game.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Can't we just, figure it out as we go along?
All right, whatever.
All right, here we go.
You want the first question?
You just want to hit the bell.
Is that your intro? You never did your intro.
That was the intro.
Okay.
We introduced you.
All right, I can play this again.
But we can see each other's answers.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't cheat.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, it's the
Don't cheat. I was in Juilliard in 6th grade. Don't cheat.
Look at you. You're all like, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, listen, we got official production.
By the way, quickly, Patrick sent me a text.
Yeah.
And he said he had texted Bobby and wished him good luck.
Aww.
And Bobby wrote him back and said, I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. L-O-O-S-E. No crap. L-O-O-S-E.
No, listen to me.
You know you're going to lose.
I can't spell.
Obviously.
I can't.
And Patrick felt to share that with everybody.
Me writing an email is honey. How do you? I don't know how to spell restaurant.
You can spell
that's a hard one,
can't you?
That's
oh, damn!
Here's the official production for the Dumb Off.
It's the first annual Dumb Off.
This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, here is your first question, Anthony.
Here it is. Which is the closest planet to the sun?
Oh, by the way,
closest planet to the sun.
These are the easy questions.
Yeah.
We got easy, medium, and hard. They are writing.
They're writing down their answers.
You can write nice and big, by the way. We got plenty of paper.
Try not to cheat. Bobby's done. Rich just looks perplexed. And Francine has written down something, but it took her a little long. Did you write anything, Rich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quickly. Let's start with Francine.
Start with Francine. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Francine, you wrote?
The wrong paper, dummy.
Oh, my God. She wrote Uranus. Or Uranus, as people who don't want to be embarrassed say it. Okay. But, I am so sorry.
Who's keeping track?
That is incorrect.
All right.
Now, Rich Voss, he wrote Jupiter. Jupiter would be the closest planet to the sun. And that, of course, is wrong.
I saved paper.
You certainly did. You wrote it very small. And now Bobby Kelly wrote Earth. Our own planet Earth being closest to the sun. Holy mother of God. It's a trifecta of idiots.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's a planet. What is it?
Is the sun considered...
The moon isn't a planet. I shouldn't be getting dumb answers still thrown at me.
Yes, you should. You want this to be funny or not?
Oh, is this a dumb off?
Let us
Is the
know.
sun considered a planet?
No, it's the sun.
All right.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. And what do you mean that's the main
That's the
thing?
center of the thing that we float around.
And the moon is the semi-main thing?
The moon is a... fucking no. Sorry, Tom.
Get flustered.
Oh, are they dummies? This is fantastic.
Well, this is... can I just say something?
Yes.
This is information. I understand that...
Yes.
Wait a second. Let me finish.
Oh, my God.
This is information that does you nothing.
Not only did he get it wrong, he spelled it wrong.
When are you going to ask... When are you going to really...
What do you want me to ask you how to balance a checkbook?
Look at
something that's going to get you...
First question, and he's already flustered.
I'm with Bob. This is useless information.
It's not useless if you're going to try to pick up a girl with astrology.
Francine, why Uranus?
Astrology?
Why?
I don't remember a lot of the planets.
No?
So that was
one that popped in your head.
That and Venus.
Yeah.
I think it's green.
What, Venus?
Yeah.
Or Uranus? Yeah.
I had a really hot earth science teacher.
All right.
So you didn't pay much attention?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the answer is Mercury.
For all the people out there
Mercury.
that said
Why didn't
Mercury,
you ask what's in the bottom of a thermometer, and then we might have got that right?
It's different.
Or maybe through a hint.
But who asked that?
There's no hints.
Who knows that?
Everybody in the fifth grade.
I do now.
You should have said name 4 planets.
Yeah.
Or 5 planets. That would have been a good, hard question.
Name 5 planets.
Myself.
All right, hold on. We got to take a break, but Nate in Brooklyn wants in.
That was a good one.
That was good, Rich. Yeah.
A Bob Kelly Planet joke. Let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
You got to do like the SATs. Let them write their name down for a couple points because that's the only way there'll be any points scored this time.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll go to Joe in Staten Island. Joe.
This can't be possible. This is making me angry. It's preposterous. They can't possibly be this dumb.
Joe,
He's getting angry at how stupid you are.
Did you know Mercury?
Did you know, Joe?
Did I know? No.
Exactly.
All right, so,
all right, listen, we got to take a break.
Wait, hold on. What's the closest planet to the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield?
Boy, Red Boss.
I have even one plug.
Are you somewhere this weekend?
No, but I'm going to be at the Comedy Connection in Boston in January.
I have a show too.
Oh,
yeah, I want to fill that game.
All right, listen, they're babbling. Listen, we got to get control back here. It's the first annual Dumb Off. We got to take a break. And why don't you give the second question as we go in a break? Give them a little extra time to try to answer.
Extra time. What is the capital of Italy?
Oh.
All right, just write it down. We'll give you the answer.
No cheating, no looking. The capital of Italy we are looking for.
The Dumb Off has begun on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Okay. I already wrote my answer.
Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesday.
No.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A, uncut and live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Wow, they're just babbling over there.
It's hysterical to listen to.
It's the first annual, or the first, let's just call it the first Dumb Off on the Opie and Anthony Show. 5th grade questions, that's what these guys are attempting to answer.
5th grade in what neighborhood?
Yeah.
A Long Island white neighborhood or inner city,
It runs the gamut.
Really?
And what were you guys talking about with Francine?
I just think she should take that Raggedy Ann hair out of her head and go with an afro.
Oh, yeah.
I think an afro on a black woman is the sexiest thing ever.
She could look like Joanne Chesmart.
Do you know how hard it is to take care of an afro, first of all?
You look like a scarecrow. Just take it out. You probably have beautiful afro. I love like that commercial where the white kid filled the little afro, the black kid's afro. There's nothing.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's nothing that is sexier than a black chick with an afro.
You watch commercial? You don't have TiVo?
Well, can you move your dumb head so I can look at her?
This is what's been going on the entire time.
All right, Bobby had the funniest line on the planet.
What?
I don't want to repeat it.
Just go ahead.
They said what part of her body smells like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
They were discussing the smell of a certain part of
I asked her what her
Francine.
ass smelled like. Like
Well, you
what
can't
her
really
bump,
say
her
that.
bump.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, you can't say that.
Forget
you can't say that.
Now it's too late.
What?
First annual Dumb Off.
And I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
You sounded like 2007 Seinfeld. You say you're smart. You know what I mean?
Don't try to suck me into your bad joke.
I've had some good ones say a couple crashes.
What are we,
I'm
a
not gonna
comedy team now? You know what I mean? It's your turn, Bob.
Stiller and bigger.
Oh, who's on first?
Hey, that was pretty good, Bob.
That's pretty good.
Gotta get one to
I
Rich.
don't deny that he has good
Hey,
figures.
you know what? He gets a plug for that. Rich Voss at what crap hole you at this weekend?
The Comedy Cove.
No, I hear they got a pretty good
Scotty's
club.
in Springfield.
All right,
New Jersey.
Friday and Saturday. There you go. Hey, and you can go to Rich Voss.
And Bonnie's working with me this weekend.
And the baby will be backstage, unattended. That's terrific.
Oh, yeah, because we go on together.
You should.
We're the cummerbunds.
Right.
You should take the baby out, too.
Hey, speaking of baby, we're attempting to make baby in the oven #1 on Google today as far as searches.
Baby in the oven.
Baby in the oven. We need everybody to Google that right now. Everyone on Pal Talk, Google it again. Just keep Googling it. We want baby in the oven as the #1 search today. All right.
Jeez. Sorry, very distracted.
Yeah.
There seems to be a naked woman on Pal Talk doing one of the most unsexiest dances I've ever seen in my life.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I think she's trying to dry a certain area because she just got out of the shower. And then look at this stupid dance. It's Phastm3, Phastm3. She's doing like this thing. She might just be trying to dry a certain area. Do the dance again because Opie didn't say it.
Oh.
No, look, here it is. Look. What is that? She's doing like the funky chicken. She's doing the completely naked chicken dance.
She's just trying to get all her areas dried. Okay. Dumb off. We gave you guys a question before the break. It was, what is the capital of Italy? Let's start with Bob Kelly this time.
Bobby.
I wrote down, let me get speak on mic here. Rome.
Rome is correct.
Very good.
That is the correct answer.
Shocked,
now,
dummy.
a shocked Rich Voss just looked over at Bobby like, it can't be Rome.
Rich, what is your answer? The capital
Well,
of
I
Italy.
first wrote Venice and crossed it off. Then I wrote Florence and crossed it off. And then I wrote Naples.
Can I stop? Can we stop right here? Can we stop right here? I want to protest. A formal complaint to the board of this dumb off. This man cheated. We were in the other room. We both wrote down our answer before we left. I had mine written down. You can see there's one thing written on here.
Yes.
One.
Rome.
Okay? We went outside. Someone actually said it out loud. Okay, and I was like, shut up, don't say it. And I go, Voss, show me yours, I'll show you mine, so we know that we didn't cheat. He pulled his out, and he had, I don't even know what he wrote.
The problem with him?
He wrote Flo.
Flo.
He wrote Florence. I go, yours is Florence. You cannot change your mind. That's it.
His problem
I showed him mine was Rome. One thing. Look at that's
and it's not even written there.
Listen, here's the thing with Bobby. He got it right. He's a sore winner. Okay, his acting classes are working out because that never happened. Right now, he goes, I'm going to show you
Get
how
Mike
good I can act.
DiStefano in here.
Who's the dummy that actually said it out there?
Mike DiStefano.
Why would he say?
Why would he say the answer?
No, because it wasn't his fault. It came. I asked the question, and he went, "Hey," and he went, "Oh." He just answered. He kind of, he asked the question. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault.
Enough of your goddamn.
Mike, what are you doing? You're wrecking our whole bit. You're giving the answers out.
It wasn't his fault.
Okay, let's say.
And even with cheating, Dummy came up with 3 wrong answers. Rich.
If I got it right, I wasn't going to take it because that was a joke. Okay. That was a bit. I wouldn't take it. I'm honest.
Wait. Get on Mike. We can't hear you, Mike.
It's his first time doing radio.
Mike, sit down over there. You go.
Yeah, I told
Mike DiStefano, right? Playing Caroline's this weekend?
Yeah, I'm at Caroline's tomorrow.
I saw you as part of Dennis Leary and Friends for the first time. I thought you were hilarious.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I definitely wanted to get you in here and plug the Caroline's gig. So what happened with the dumb off? You messed up the whole thing.
No, I didn't know it was a contest. I was in the room, and I just heard Bobby say, what's the capital of Italy? And I said, Rome. And then he said, shut up, don't say anything. And then I said, no, it's Naples.
Oh, you did say Rome.
Boss wrote down Naples.
Cheater.
That's why he cheated.
This is why he cheated.
Because he wrote Florence originally, went, oh, my God, that's the wrong answer. Mike said Naples, so he goes, oh, Mike has to be right. So he changed his answer to Naples.
Exactly.
I was only kidding with him.
You still got it wrong.
Okay, so let's give Bobby a point.
All right.
No, because I got it right. You're not giving me anything, dummy.
All right.
Give him a point.
Let's go to Francine.
We've been through one question.
I know.
We're not even through.
Francine,
second one.
The capital of Italy. What did you write down?
What's your answer? Say it out loud.
Spain.
Oh, my God. Can I go? I get it.
The capital of Italy. She wrote Spain. Bobby, you can't just leave. You can't leave the dumb off.
All right, Bobby, you're sit down.
It's not even the same language.
She's fantastic.
Well, now I remember.
Well, that's wonderful. So the only person that has gotten the question right is Bob Kelly.
So far, Bob Kelly
has one answer right.
One answer right.
And we got 0-0.
Okay.
Let's go with a very easy one. Why don't you do number 3 for the guys?
Yes, here it is. President Teddy Roosevelt. You may remember Teddy Roosevelt, the president. He has a famous saying. It's, was it talk or speak? Yeah, okay. Talk softly
right now,
and carry a big blank.
Oh, I got it.
He's so excited. Whatever. They're writing their answers down. Oh, boy. Oh, she just looks like she wants to jump out the window.
Talk softly or what?
Talk softly and carry a big blank was his saying. All right.
Everyone got their answers there?
Yes.
You got one in there, Francine?
Yeah, Francine.
Everyone's answers are in.
Rich Voss goes first this time around.
Buford Puffers. What's his name?
Just keep trying. Go ahead.
Buford Pusser.
Buford Puffer. Holy God. I love Rich Voss. He's so stupid.
Buford.
Say pumpkin.
No, it's
just say it.
You know the
you
guy walking tall?
Yes, pumpkin.
Yes. Buford Pumpkin? No, it's not pumpkin.
Pumpkin. All right.
Buford.
All right, I got something for Rich.
Puffer.
I like turtles.
All right.
All right, Rich, what's your answer?
Rich, your answer to
stick.
Yes, stick is correct.
But
Rich
he was
Voss
around. That's not fair.
He was around. Wow.
She should get a point for that.
I don't think she's joking.
Even if she's wrong, she should get a point for that.
I don't think it's a joke, but do you realize that was funny? Not accurate, but very funny.
Very funny. Bob Kelly, what's your answer, sir? Stick.
He wrote stick.
All right.
Also correct. And Francine.
The only one that isn't on the board yet. Francine,
talk softly and carry a big...
I thought of a...
What'd you write?
I wrote gun.
Oh, wow.
Big
what are the
gun.
odds? This is like method questions for her.
Are you saying because of her racial background
yes.
that perhaps gun was just predestined to come out of
in her neighborhood, that would be correct.
Yeah. Actually, would sneak up behind you carefully and carry a big gun.
Speak loudly.
Actually, Obama said that.
Can we? All right, let's continue. You want to go with? Number 4. We'll do another easy one.
Here it is. Number 4. If it's another planet question. The planets are very important.
You guys want another planet question?
Why are the planets important? Tell me that.
If you can, because they're around our planet in space.
And what do?
They hold everything together.
And eventually we're going to have to move and live on one of these. So.
Are you serious?
We're going to live on Mars, actually.
You know, if it wasn't for the rest of the planets, we would be sucked into the sun. So count your blessings.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
The sun does. Oh, God.
Why would we be sucked into the sun if it was?
Because the gravity of some of the larger planets, especially like Jupiter and Saturn, actually pull the Earth away from the sun. It keeps it in an orbit around the sun as the sun tries to. It's a constant little battle between all the planets.
Is that documented?
Yeah.
Like Maine.
It's just like Maine.
No, but what does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
It's cold, and there are ugly chicks there.
My brother goes to school in Maine.
I'm happy to hear it. Can I get the goddamn question out?
Can I say, do you understand her dumbness is different?
I know,
Yes.
I see.
There's
many different types of dumbness.
Oh, God.
When you say brother, do you mean relative?
Yes, he would be a relative.
Okay.
If you count Pluto as a planet, how many planets are in our solar system?
Oh, everybody knows that.
Right? Bob Kelly just throws down his Sharpie, I guess.
I don't like planet questions.
He doesn't like planet
No,
questions.
I know. They never taught me that.
They never taught you that in reform school?
Reform school. All right, be a little rascal.
Let's move it along. Let's go
And
to
Francine, do you have an answer? Francine, your answer. What is that?
That's a horrible.
That's what it's a 9-11. That's what her brother's really doing.
9 to 11.
This isn't a.
Her brother's school is called Attica.
You can't say 9 to 11.
This wasn't open to 9
to 11.
9 to
I know
11.
it's one of them. I really want one.
All right, pick one.
All right, pick one.
I'm going to go with 9.
She's going with 9. That is indeed correct.
Whoa.
Don't go changing anything.
I got it wrong. I changed it, but it was wrong. I'll admit it. I don't like planets.
Look how freaked out he gets. We didn't ask you yet.
I don't care. I got it wrong.
What's the answer?
What's the answer, Bob?
9?
No, what did you write?
I wrote 7 plus 2.
7 planets. Okay.
I don't know. What are planets? We already said we didn't like planets, and you got another planet question right out the gate.
I didn't write these. Rich Voss.
Me?
Yes.
He wrote this.
No, the other Rich Voss.
Here's my problem. I didn't finish making the 9 because I got lazy.
7.
First of all, she wrote 9 and 11.
Yes.
That's her answer.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just?
I could have wrote 7, 8, 9, and then.
No, then we said she had to pick one.
That's a 50-50 thing.
Bobby's close.
They both could have been wrong.
Giving her odds on her dumbness.
If she wrote 7 and 11, we would have been like, pick one.
Yeah, it was a
Didn't matter.
33% chance.
Why are you such a sore loser?
All right, Dan, where are we at? Who's leading the dumb off?
Bobby.
With the correct answer.
Bob Kelly has 2 points. Voss and Francine each have 1.
All right. Do we have time for another question?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
Which one you want to ask, Dan? We should move along. Move to.
I want to answer or ask number 6.
First of all, Bobby, look at all the paper you're wasting. You can do them all on.
Don't worry
Al
about
Gore,
the
relax.
paper. Al Gore.
I'll write it on a polar bear if you don't shut up.
We're going to go with 6. Here we go.
Okay. The slaves were freed during which war? During which war?
I got it.
Keep quiet, everybody.
And that question leans towards,
Do you think Francine has a advantage here because she's a black woman?
No. I said towards Bobby. Because his parents owned him.
No, what?
Just write down an answer and shut up.
Everybody got their answers?
Everyone now has their answers. We will start with the very dejected Robert Kelly.
He's sweating. Gravy is pouring down his face.
Look, there's 2 wars back then. I was thinking it back. Which one?
There was 2 wars.
Before World War I and before II, there was the Revolutionary War. There was a Civil War. I mean, there was a couple things going on.
All right.
Okay. Which one did you write down as an answer?
I wrote Civil.
You wrote down the Civil War is the war in which the slaves were freed, and That is correct. Was indeed the Civil War. Rich Voss, now looking dejected.
Civil War.
Oh,
and I don't even go to acting class. No.
Yeah. And Francine, which war? What is
the Civil Revolution?
The Civil Revolutionary.
No, she's cheating.
Yeah.
Now she gets to pick one. That's a wrong answer,
No,
my friend.
I believe she thinks that's one war.
Which is wrong.
Right, the Civil Revolutionary War. That is just.
Wouldn't it be the same as the Civil War?
Oh my God!
No, the Revolutionary War was the War of
You should
Independence.
call your brother for some of these answers. When is his
England.
calling time?
Can she get a lifeline to prison?
Yeah, I know. Really, get your phone card out.
University, you guys.
He's
Stop
in a university
Yeah.
of hard knocks.
Is that what they call it?
No, my mom pays for us to go to school.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get in that. Don't get all uppity.
She should just go get a new car.
You're not going to cry, are you?
Yeah. Do you take Spanish and Italian?
No, I only took Spanish.
Okay.
6 years.
That works. 6 years?
Yep.
All right, give us something in Spanish. 6 years. Go ahead.
Yo soy muy.
Oh my God!
She's ordering Chinese food.
iPad. Que pasa?
She can't even fake a Spanish accent.
You know, it usually comes to you after the 7th year of taking the class.
Yeah, maybe it was one more year she needed. Can we squeeze another question in here? Here we go. Number 9 is a good one.
Yeah, you got to do 9.
Okay. Here it is. Pens. Thank you.
If a planet comes out of your mouth,
it's not technically a planet.
If it has to do with space.
Well, okay, now there'll be trouble. But this is something everyone should know. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? The first man to walk on the moon. All right. Again, Francine just looks perplexed and baffled.
I'm thinking,
and
you
she
guys.
looks like she wants to eat her Sharpie. Rich Voss is done, and Bob Kelly is looking at.
He was 48 when that happened.
For some reason.
I wasn't even born. He was having cocktails at a bar, watching it live on TV.
When were you born?
70.
And that was an accident.
Yeah, but you should just know this.
Just know it. It's not like something you got to be born to remember. Jesus Christ.
But I'm getting somebody mixed up in my head.
I bet you are.
Did you write it down?
Hang on.
All right.
Ask me the question one more time.
Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
I got it.
All right, he thinks he has it. Okay, pens down.
Let's go to Francine.
We'll start with Francine. Francine, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Did you say Superman?
Could you please say that into the mic in a loud, clear voice?
Did she write Superman?
No. Please say it.
Oh, my God.
Just say it.
Oh my
Please say it.
Louis Armstrong.
He played the trumpet on the moon.
I'm on the moon,
Oh,
fellas.
my God.
I'm on the moon.
You forgot his last name.
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello. Oops, I fell in a crater. Louis Armstrong.
Wait.
I see rocks of gray. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, you are a gem. You are a gem, Louis Armstrong. Let's go to
Rich Voss.
Rich Voss. Rich Voss writes.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. He was indeed.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. As I wrote, I'm done writing, and then you go to her, and I look at Armstrong. Oh, she got it right too. And then you went, oh no! When you looked, I'm going, I can't be wrong.
You thought you were wrong.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Bob Kelly. Oh no, he got the other guy right.
Neil Armstrong, baby.
Oh, there he is. He's faking. He was faking again.
Good acting.
A lot of good acting.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
I wrote it quick. It's Neil Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
I should get partial credit.
In an insane asylum.
It's almost like
You guys were
government.
talking the whole time. I couldn't even think.
We were talking.
Well, sorry, but people
You
talk.
cannot get government assistance in a quiz.
That is
All right.
fantastic.
Dan, where are we at?
I only use 2
What's who's winning the dumb off?
Bob Kelly has 4 points.
4 points, by the way, 4 right answers. Okay.
Yes, Voss is right behind him with 3 right answers, and Francine's got 1.
1. All right.
This is really bothering me.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like coming from behind.
Well,
I'm not a catch-up guy.
We're gonna head into the medium questions next.
Why don't you go for some tough questions?
don't you let Opie run the show?
You don't think these are tough questions?
Okay. What you?
All right.
You got like a 50 on the easy questions.
Yeah.
What are you rushing in?
Stunk.
I think we asked 6 questions, and you got like 3 of them right.
All right, I'm wrong. I stand corrected.
These questions should be all of our age bracket. You shouldn't ask something that Voss was there, like, when Kennedy got shot.
Experienced things to.
All right.
History. Really? Any kid should know this growing up.
Right.
You know what? I know about the Ark. I wasn't there then.
All right, we got to take a break. Back to you, Anthony.
Yes, as we continue our dumb off with Robert Kelly, of course, Rich Voss, and the lovely Francine.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
What excludes you two from the dumb off?
That we're not dumb.
Well, Opie should answer a couple questions.
Jesus.
No. You're only smart.
Yeah.
Because of what you do. You work, you come here, you talk, you go home.
I was very smart before I got into radio.
Wait, there's no reason
I would read.
We're smart enough not to get involved with the dumb off.
First of all,
that's how smart we are.
You can't say you're only smart because of what you do. You're smart because you're smart.
And I know what Bob's getting at, and I'll tell you what he's getting at. What? You're right, Bob. I probably would have missed a couple questions there. But I was smart enough not to get involved with this.
All right, well,
that's the difference between me and you.
That makes total sense.
You fell for
it. You're right. You're absolutely right. You did suck me into this.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm sitting there sweating over a couple of these questions.
Yeah, because me and you, Anthony, okay, I'll give you, I know you're smart. You have some weird intelligence. I don't know what it is. I think you're an alien. Norton's smart because he had no social life. All right? He, when I was hanging out and, having sex with girls, he was reading books and
it seems to me
glasses.
he was doing a lot of the same.
Right.
Yeah, but his cost money.
He's been a pervert his whole life.
And I'll be fair. I would have probably got the Mercury thing wrong.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I probably would have got a little confused with that question. But the rest of them are easy.
He's stoned because he's up by 1 point.
All right, let's go, man. Next question.
Okay. In the name of the agency known as NASA, what does the second A stand for? The second A in NASA.
Francine's got it.
Francine's.
Someone wrote "you're dumb" on my paper. That's not nice.
Someone wrote "you're dumb" on her paper. That's not
probably the right side of your brain.
All right, they're all scribbling away here. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
It was really cold.
But, all right, Rich is done. Francine's done. Bob is still toiling over the question. No, well, Rich was back to writing again.
Oh, no, never
okay, he's folding his paper now.
Francine, it's Louis Armstrong.
That was really mean.
By the way,
Bobby is really...
Hold on. By the way, she wrote Louis Armstrong. Said Louis, but she wrote Louis Armstrong.
Oh, Louis.
Well, how do you spell Louis?
Yeah, Louis spelled with an S.
L-E-Y. Whatever. L-E-W.
There's a few ways, like Lucky Louis.
Something
is that. Louis was like Louis.
I got questions on my mind.
Bob Kelly, could you please write an answer? At this point, we're just looking for something.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. You better. You're running out of time here.
All right. Whatever.
He's disqualified for this question.
All right.
I got it.
What did you write, Bobby?
Bobby, what did you write? The second A in NASA stands for
air, space.
Oh, I didn't even know what the N in the first place stood for.
Of course. Why would you?
That's what I would have helped it.
Space. I would have to say.
Well, what do you
association.
That's what I was going to put.
Look, what did you put?
Yeah, it's too late.
Lift your hand.
Space.
Lift your hand.
Get help and lift your hand.
You can't say it. You have to. It has to be written down.
Yeah. All right. Give me the wrong answer.
I'm giving you.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm wronging you.
Sorry, we're tough here.
Rich.
Well, I first put astronauts, but then I put America.
Dude, that is so much dumber than the list.
I don't know what.